See how this works. See if this works. Seems to be. Oh gosh. I went into the scary door. Hey, there's my ship though. Okay. I don't know what they're putting in the ventilation system here, but I need to leave. Okay, fine. Lich wants me to read it with quacks now. Dear Quacketer, I find it despicable, quack, a diabolical quack, that you defend Baldur's Gate's ridiculous quacking restrictions regarding quacking animals in the city. No quacking animal larger than a quacking peacock may gain entry? How quacking archaic. My daring Giselle is the most well-behaved bear you'll ever meet, quackers. And yet you just spend time with my child and must visit my summer home in quacking Cormier. I call upon the Parliament of Peers to resolve this quacking issue immediately. The emotional and quacking psychological well-being of the people of Baldur's Gate is at stake. Quack it, and I shall take this to the highest of authorities, should not be dealt with accordingly. Right now, Giselle cries out for a father. This quacking archaic policy has separated a quacking child from their parent. I don't know how Grand Duke Older Ravagar lives with his quacking self. Yours faithfully, Mr. Quack R. Pickens.
Mr. Quack R. Pickens.
Fluster Niamh too. What can I say to Niamh that would fluster her? Like, just get up close in the microphone and be like, "Hey Niamh, you look so mustardy today."
I knew it was gonna be something related to mustard that someone come up with. Do. See, we're fine. Plenty of fuel. Just look at the dang fuel bar. It's like 1 pixel. No fuel rats today. The music back on. We'll pop into the screen a little bit early. The folks over on Twitch have an ad, but we have someone in the YouTube chat apparently.
Welcome, Commander.
Welcome in Newt on in Newt Newt. I don't know if you're new here or if you're just someone from Twitch. But we're testing out multi-stream now, seeing how this hopefully all works. Over the chat boxes are picking it up both and all that good stuff. Newt must be anonymized then? Maybe? Or maybe not? I don't know. Let's see what artificial idea, if there's stuff left on the carrier, I assume artificial. We're going to continue building our station today. See how that goes for us. And I'm gonna move around my my audio mixer's on a different screen than I had it on before, so I keep looking in the wrong place.
Please continue moving away from the landing pad.
I put in the streamer bot chat in where the audio mixer was, so I could see both chats. And like technically, I could, you know, I don't think I'm eligible to live stream yet on TikTok. I do have a third destination I can send to, but I don't know. It's like the other options would be what, Trovo or Kick? Like, I don't know. Did anyone watch on Trovo or Kick? But at least YouTube, you know, we can try to get people to follow the YouTube. Maybe get that all set up too and all that. All prepped and whatnot. I don't know. Get more people over there. I know at least one person I know in CA prefers YouTube for live stream, so that's a good thing. Oh, we got some CMM composites. Let's see. So we need 1037 CMMs left. So that's 6. That'll fill that up at least. Superconductors we apparently don't need anymore. And titanium. We need, how much did we need? 441. We're out here. We're outside of Bernard's Loop, building a rock base.
Ship released. You are clear to leave.
Well, my mission thing at least tells me how many. Well, the CMMs there was 648 left. Wait, 285. It acted like I purchased all of them. Oh, okay, you added another load. Okay. Like just now. Okay, gotcha. All right. Sounds good. Oh, wait, did you just take a load over to the actual construction, though, or your carrier? Did I maybe over-purchase the, okay, I might have over-purchased the, CMMs then in that case. I have 648 on me. You might need to set your carrier to buy those back. Hey, Kyocera, how's it going? And is that appearing on stream? Is the actual on-stream chat box showing YouTube as well? No. You're carrying on the same side of the ring then, I assume. We're working out the kinks, so. Well, it showed me in the YouTube. Why is it not showing Kyocera? Oh, could someone else chat on the YouTube? Let's see, contacts. Change the docking down the same side here. There we go, Quack. Get my extras there, Quack. There we go, Quack. And if anyone else over in the YouTube can pop a message in, I want to see if it's showing it seems to be only showing my messages, I think, Quack. You know, that, or maybe I just didn't see Kyocera's quick enough. I don't know, Quack.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Set up the buy order. Okay, cool. I'll drop those back off and pick up titanium. Poodle Quack from New Quack. There we go. Let me look to see if that shows up on the actual visual here. Poodle Quack. Okay, perfect. This is my first time multi-streaming, that's why. So, I don't know how all this is going to actually work in practice. We'll find out as we go. But hopefully the quality is good, everyone. Hopefully that is the case, because I am using what's called a cloud OBS relay to do this. But the fun part is, I don't have to worry about my ISP being crap. I could literally yank the power on my PC right now and stream would stay up. Got Palangi 0707 from Kyocera there. Nice. See, now I'm sitting here wondering, like, are these new folks? Or are these just YouTube names of existing folks? I don't know. Now I'm just curious. Okay, I need to go back to Last Step Castle up there. How's it going, Palangi? Right. So yeah, we got our I guess Friday slot here. I started slightly early, but last week I was sleepy after work every day, and then I was like, oh yeah, it'll be after Friday after work. No, it's Thursday after work at midnight. So I was like, at that point, I didn't realize it till a day later. I was like, oh crap, I missed stream. do you think they would have this ancient of a phone on their desk? Probably an Mouse. Or Desi. I don't know. Or I could just be completely wrong too.
Welcome, Commander. Please request docking permission before approaching a landing pad.
It shows like icons when they're. To show the separate the Twitch and YouTube icons on that chat box. Let me look here. The chat. That's the alert box. The widget here. Show viewers platform icon. There we go. Now I might have to restart the chat box. Let me see here. Do. Do the whole safety toggler for that though. We'll see if that works. Got him. The chat box then. The elite chat. Let's make sure the flow chat also has that. Doesn't. I should save that. Okay. And the default box does. Okay. Now it should show which platform you're chatting on, at least visually on the thing. Now, the one thing that we did lose out on, and I'm still waiting for an answer back to see if we can, if I can get like a custom version of the relay to be able to do the closed captioning relaying. So that won't relay right now. Or alternatively, I could actually just have the closed captioning appear on the stream, although that might, yeah, then the people who don't want closed captioning, that might be bothersome. I don't know. Looking into solutions for that, at least. Could also potentially... There might be a way to webhook it into Discord. And then it's like, oh, if you want closed captioning, just go to this Discord channel. I was forgetting to quack, wasn't I? After in all that thinking. Too difficult to think about two things at once, quack. One of you is in Kelton, others on Desi's FC, but market not open. Where am I useful? I need to sell my CMMs. Where's Desi's FC at? And I don't know. No, we do have a BGS need to build some construction in Lasath. Potentially. Desi's okay. Desi's carriers in Sinu FIH.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Does anyone have like the system map for Lasath for Maligan's thing that needs to be built? I don't know how much is needed. I could alt over to Kezika in Keltum and get a buy order in for that, perhaps, if anyone knows what the amounts are that are needed. Because that could be, filling a carrier could be useful there then. Quack. my brain is too fried to quack right now. Apparently quack, I'll try. I will try harder. Quack.
Landing clamp disengaged.
Let's see. Sell a claim. Right now, I don't think I have a buy order in Keltum at the moment. Unless you look at Sir Letty and Kirkbride, they might be buying something, quack. toasted quack. Yeah, I get that. So most of my building right now for myself has been here in Bernard's Loop, where I do have, it's just a one jump thing, quack. And I got a mass lock. Oh, there's a artificials behind me mass locking me apparently. Quack. Just mass locking each other, they're artificial. I'll slow down. Maybe that'll let you get out of range. Or I shall fly this direction, quack. There we go, quack. See, I think what we need to do, artificial, is speed of wings so we don't mass lock each other, quack. One thing I need with the multi-stream to figure out, quack, is I got the streamer bot chat, which can show me both YouTube and Twitch, and I got the chat box for YouTube and the chat box for Twitch. I wish I could just have 2 or 3 chat boxes that have both, quack. Because I like having one on, you know, one on my left eye and one on my right eye to catch stuff easier, quack. Now I have like 3 open, but quack. It'd be great if I could just have 3 open that were, or 2 open that were just both, quack. Like, just 2 versions of streamer bot window, quack. But I do at least change just on my desk lighting setup, because I had it before where it would, the lighting under my desk would flicker green if there was a chat message. Well, I set it up now that it'll flicker purple if there's a Twitch chat message and red if there's a YouTube chat message. Quack, so hopefully that'll help. And then I changed the green to be if there's a redeem on Twitch, because that was red before. You know, red deem, whack. The color switched around a little for that, but that the visual cues to help me, like, oh, where the chats are helping a little bit. Whack. But Newt, actually, I think now too, actually, quack. Another thing you could be helpful with, if you're down, is we do need some BGS kind of near the JIH, quack. We have. Let me zoom out here. There's the EBE and the NIT system that we would like to get ourselves into first place influence again after the bug, because we're in control, but we're in second place influence. Let me try and get those names here. Quack. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. He's inside of things. Is it this one? There we go. There we go, quack. Wait, which one's quite possibly the best quack on record? Yeah, those two. If you're down to just do some like BGS deliveries or whatnot. Well, after like the third time of, I completely failed the first time. But apparently I was consistent the second time, Quack. See, the humor in the Quack redeem now at this point is just watch this streamer that has had this redeem for 3 years still completely fail at being able to do it. Finish offloading, I think, the titanium from the carrier here. Let's see what we have left for the next storage hump. I was going to hammer it out a bit yesterday too, but got just so tired after work. It just kind of felt ill yesterday too anyways.
Thank you for visiting our carrier, Commander. We look...
Oh, 707070707. Let me make sure I read this correctly. Okay. 070707070707070707070707070707. There we go. How's it going, Dave Wheel Talk? Charletti has 12.3 aluminum and 5.5 thousand titanium orders. Okay. For the Coriolis, that's right. That's right. For the HIP 118094 Coriolis. Yes, that would be perfect. I was like, I swear there was something I was buying on one of those. Or both of them. I totally forgot about the refinery Coriolis there in 118094 Quack. Oh, we got the Revenge of the Quacks now, apparently. Link.
Landing complete. Hunger crew is ready. Welcome, Commander.
Do I not have a chat that just goes to my YouTube? At least on my stream deck, didn't I? Right? Yeah, okay. I need to put that on the stream deck now too, because now that we're actually multicasting to YouTube, I should have that on quick access just in case people ask. Oh, and it looks like it did start showing the stream icons, although my shoulder blocks them. Maybe I should just reduce the width on that one slightly in the future. That chat box. Well, maybe I can do that right now. Let's see here. Studio mode. Oh man, I can't. That's not enough room in there. We'll just go to the elite frame real quick. I'll be silent for a moment because there's no mic in this sub scene. Never mind. I'll just mess with it later. I can actually resize the source in the actual thing, not just drag the thing. Alright, last step castle. Titanium, we need 4069 units needed, so we actually have enough on the carrier, I think, right? Yeah.
Ship released. You are clear to leave.
One thing I do gotta say, I really like a lot of the management and analytics on the YouTube side for streaming that I've seen so far and played around with. Like, some of it's really nice and better than Twitch, I would say. Like, too, I've liked some of those so far. Like the live analytics, everything there. I don't like that it's stuck in dark mode, though. There is no light mode for the stream manager, so it just kind of like which kind of makes it hard for me to read my YouTube chat up there in the top left because I have fairly bad astigmatism in my eyes, so that is why I don't like dark mode. And hopefully the stream quality looks good as well, because I'm streaming at 10K, 10 kilobit per second to the actual relaying server, and then it should be streaming to YouTube at 7,500 kilobit per second, and should be streaming with Twitch Enhanced Broadcasting to Twitch. And both should be running at 60 frames per second, I imagine. Oh, and chose 34 0707. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to the Storm Chaser crew. Oh yeah, that's some of the other stuff I need to do as well. I need to get it so like new subscriptions on YouTube, also get free casts, get some sort of maybe some of the commands get over there that they'll react on YouTube as well. Because right now, like, commands won't really work on the YouTube side. But I don't think there's ads over there, so if you're stuck in an ad on the Twitch side, you can always pop over there. Is that on Thank YouTube? Puts ads on the non-monetized? That I'm not sure on. Faction expanding none from DM99. Why does it say faction expanding none? Weird. And a hermit crab. Wait, wasn't that only 2? Or did I miss one? How much more titanium we need? And here to the last step castle.
Communication established. Welcome to Ontario, Commander. Clearance granted. Move directly to your allocated path.
Let's wonder if it even gives alerts for, like, YouTube new subscribers and whatnot. It's all the stuff to look into. And we got artificial idea casting a line. Let's see what we catch here. And get a fish fillet burger. I'm gonna alt tab for a moment. Hopefully that doesn't crash. I'm just gonna check a variable.
Greetings, Commander.
Get that at 16. Get up there so I can keep an eye to make sure that new thing is working. We supposedly fixed last stream, but I'm gonna keep an eye on it with the fishing game.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Ship has released. You are clear to leave.
Ooh, is Barcelo claim going towards the shadow? Is the construction thing gonna be in the shadow soon? Or is it going away from the shadow? I think it's getting closer to the shadow. I thought I would have seen that before now, but I could have just not been paying attention. You know, that would be on brand too. I think it's leaving. Okay. You guys like visual brain illusion too. The lion's going through the circle perpendicular makes you keep seeing the circle is like squished. I'll just see when it's going to be like nighttime again over at the She Marine Electric A farm over in MSJ to see. Ah! Oh, almost hit that too fast. Someone. Alright, let's get on landing. Oh, wait, no, I'm on landing pad 24, actually. Just looking at the wrong pad there. Get a low-numbered pad here. There we go, pad 2. Just reading something instead of paying attention to my landing pads there. Oh, landing games up. Okay.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
All right. Drop some stuff off there. All right, I have 297 titanium left, artificial, just in case you had a different amount of that on your carrier. And then I think you didn't have anything else on there besides the titanium, right? So I'll start moving next door for the 10,000 aluminium. Perfect. Yeah, call 69 sector MS-SC41 is the nearby refinery system. Get all the aluminum there. Alright, stations. Mitra would be online now, actually. Let's go check out Mitra. It wasn't online the other day, but there has been the maintenance yesterday, right? Yes. I did get my payouts email. Another thing I was thinking too with this new this relay system I got, what we could do, I'd have to look into maybe a few minor hardwares like a mountable webcam and stuff, but I could technically stream a storm chase now. Oh, and Tutor Booter with the raid. What's going on? What's going on? Let's get the nothing. Almost hit my actual raid messages. Raider shout out. There we go to Tutor Booter, another wonderful Elite Dangerous streamer. Very big into VR as well. And Skunkworks caught the rubber ducky there. Oh, for the follow. I was like, wait, was that a follow? Oh, 7, thank you for the follow. And welcome on in. And yeah, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Storm Chase crew. 0707. What a shocking rate. What the? Yeah, I'm kind of also nani right now. What the? Give me one moment. That was weird. I'm not sure why. No notes on it. Try now, Tutor.
Do a barrel roll.
Got the barrel roll here. Oh, I thought we were in normal space. Let's not boost there. Yeah. Well, now why is auto moderator catching LMAO? How is that swearing, auto mod? Auto mod, why are you being a bully to tutor? Like, what is auto mod's deal tonight? What did you do to the auto mod tutor? Yeah, I don't know why. Okay, I don't know why I was doing that. Well, I do know why I was doing that. Let me just DM you. There we go. Yeah, I sent you a DM. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, the other people in the raid have the permission to type though. Was it just Tutor that it was being weird too? Shouldn't be. Wait, why? You're right, it was followers only. What the hell? I am so sorry. I don't know how that even was on. I think I was testing my Stream Deck a while back for the safety thing. Maybe I didn't have the shield mode turn off thing set up properly. Breaking my stuff. I'm just, you know, it's the Brain Man Games is bleeding off on me, and now I'm breaking my stuff constantly. Apparently, I mean, granted, I am trying a new multicasting thing today, but I don't think that has anything to do with the follower mode being on for some weird reason. It was really weird. Well, what were you guys getting up to over there? Well, I kind of try and take a slight look at this. Figure out what the heck happened. No, not you. Where's the chats thing? There we go. Safety toggler. The turns on shield mode. The shield bonus is not turned it off when I was testing. I'll have to I'll have to test that later. My sincerest apologies, everyone. I wasn't even aware followers mode was on and that I was looking like that guy. I definitely don't want to be that streamer that has the followers mode on. I've seen too many. It's just like, sorry if I came off as that streamer. Only 794 aluminum delivered to Shillelagh, but you're falling out of the chair. No worries, no worries. First time in 7 days, yeah. So yeah, no, I didn't realize other people were having fun because the thing that was affecting YouTutor was something else completely weird and different, and not even originating from this channel. I sent you a Twitch DM about that. I probably could have just sent you a Discord DM, but I sent it on Twitch.
Your docking request has been approved. Please proceed to Bay 39er.
Actually, I'm gonna dock here real quick. I need to take a screenshot. I'm gonna go tell that other channel, like, hey, can you be careful with these joke bans in the future?
Docking complete. Commencing offload. The services of this Imperial facility are at your disposal, Commander.
Sorry if I'm distracted. That was kind of a weird thing. Yeah. That's not too crazy. Automod's also just really mad at you, apparently. That was one of it, but yeah, no, I need to... I mean, now that I've verified that you're not actually banned over there, it looks like you got banned and then immediately unbanned, so it must have been a joke ban. But apparently, when that happens, when you have shared ban info, it seems, you're unbanned from that original channel, but you don't get unrestricted from any channels where you have shared ban info. Apparently is what happened. So I gotta go after stream. I'll tell him, like, hey, be careful with this. If you joke ban someone, you won't be able to unrestrict them from other channels you have shared ban info with. And that's exactly what happened there. But like, it gave me a panic too, because like, oh god, what did Tudor do to get banned from there? But it was nothing. It was apparently some sort of skill issue joke thing he did. But any other streamers in the chat, be aware of that. If you joke ban someone and you have shared ban info with other channels, it is effectively like doing the /restrict command to them on those other channels. But when you unban them, it does not do /unrestrict on those other channels. Whack.
Maximum capacity.
Here we go, quack. I know, I'm like, what did Tutor do? They seemed so nice. Quack.
Uncoupling sequence complete. Be careful to observe restrictions when leaving the station.
But yeah, thankfully, well, partially thankfully, it was another channel I moderate for, which is, yeah, I probably just made it obvious which one it was, but I could see the whole log. It's like, okay, nothing happened. Very good, Slew. Your eyes are turning red right now. From, like, sleep deprivation, maybe? Hey, Gino. Niamh, if you believe. How's it going? I don't see you at least on any of my shared ban lists, Dave. And I don't know if it was a fluke or if that's how it normally happens. Like, because in this case, they were banned and instantly unbanned. So I don't know if maybe it was so quick that it didn't unrestrict them, or if that's just how it normally, it's kind of weird. It's turning evil, yeah. Apparently. And I've shared ban info with a fair number of the other elite streamers, so. Anyways, yeah. Spent like 11 hours a day streaming without playing in the game. You're just, wait. Were you pulling in a Rain Man stream and doing ship builds on Etsy? Or is this a different style of playing Elite without? You pulled a Rain Man, okay. You know what's funny is like me and Rayman have like the complete opposite like shipbuilding like ethos, I guess you could say. Like Rayman's like I gotta build it on Etsy, I got every little detail too, and I'm just like, I'll just build it in game, fly by the seat of my pants, whatever. But pretty much the only time I ever open Etsy or Coriolis is after the ship has been built to share the link with someone. Like I actually don't pre-plan my ships. Oh, Rainman is infamous for that. I mean, I plan them a little, but a lot of it, like, I just have the kind of idea in my head. Like, I plan it in my head mostly. It's like, I usually know it, like, I don't know the exact numbers, obviously, but I usually have a rough enough idea that I'm like, yeah, whatever. I just kind of remember it. Helping viewers of ship, but that's good. That's good. I mean, to be fair, I did have to use back in the day Coriolis to plan out that particular cutter that gives Rainman an aneurysm to make sure that every single cannon's shot speed was different. That took a little bit. Okay, this one needs to be G2. This one needs to be G3. More time to plan when I do make a combat ship, that one I do have to plan a little bit, but I'm also very much on, I'm more of a I need a feel for the weapons too. Like it might be, oh yeah, maybe this build frags, this layout frags would be the most optimal damage for this one, but I just don't like how it feels, so I don't do it. It's a lot of, some people have probably seen me build a combat ship on stream before. I'll load up the weapons and I'll go over to Hazardous, kind of see that, okay, how does this feel? This, like, 2 multicans and these lasers. Quack. And I was forgetting to quack. Wasn't I? See, I was consistent earlier, but apparently not this time, Quack. So I'll go and I'm like, yeah, I don't like how that thing feels, quack, and I'll try something else, quack. I think when I built the Federal Assault Ship, that's how I ended up with the 3 plasmas and the multi-cannon, quack. I think I started with multi-cannons and a laser, and I'm like, yeah, I don't like that on this ship, quack. And I tried frags, and I was like, yeah, I don't like that on this ship, quack. Let's try plasma accelerators and a multi-cannon. Oh, this is amazingly fun, quack. I love this, you know, quack. If I pre-planned that in EDSI, it would have never happened. Like, quack, I'd have been like, oh, okay, whatever. This is the optimal damage here, and wouldn't have been that, but really like the fun quack. Cannon Corsair just as piratey. I might, like, honestly, I've been sitting, I need to make a actual, like a bounty hunting Corsair on the Niamh Kaminari account, quack. To leave, have as the one on my carrier. I think I brought the Federal Assault Ship out here, quack, for bounty hunting in these colonies? Or was it the other way around? Basically, I need to build another bounty hunting ship. One will be in my colonies, and one will be in the bubble. Quack. So, the Corsair will be one of those. I think I took the, yeah, I might leave the Federal Assault Ship out here. And see what the Corsair does otherwise. Quack. Takes so much more into account than yeah, quack. I have a dangerous Viper shooting at me. Speaking of turrets, I just have turrets on this thing. Let's see if we can eventually kill this guy before he kills us. I don't abide getting shot at even if I'm in a combat ship. By silly NPCs. Whack. To be fair, this unshielded Type 9 too actually is a little bit of a specialized one too. So my other colony, it's a little bit of a jump to the nearest refinery station, so I got actually a Guardian booster in there to make the jump ranges pretty reasonable for cargo. Whack. Yeah, all the effects and stuff. Yeah, definitely. I love all the effects and stuff. Oh, he's got a shield booster. Now that means we might just need to boost through this guy. If we can. Got all the shield cell banks to recharge our shields. So I need to put like a laser on this instead of just multi-cannons. There we go. The annoying part is the turrets only shoot at half range. That's why I have the multi-cannons, because I can have them be long range. Thought I was going to be an easy mark for your piracy, sir. I'll sit here and slowly kill you to death with spoons. This is like the this ship is like that old YouTube video where it was like the murder with the spoons. It's like it was like a movie trailer parody or whatever. Just the very slow death of this guy just killing this guy with a spoon over just like years. I don't know if everyone's seen that I'm talking about. It was a thing back in like 2007, 2008, I think was when that thing came out. Maybe around 2010s. I don't know. It was pretty old school YouTube though. Speaking of YouTube, I'm multicasting over there now. There we go. Yeah, take that, sir. Alright. I'm apparently on the wrong side of the rings from the system ship too. I need to remember to come in on the side of the rings with the Barnard's Loop in the sky above. Quack. I think I was failing the quacks there again, wasn't I? I am just not quacked up what I'm supposed to be tonight. Not all what I'm quacked up to be tonight, quack. The text is highlighted, quack. I like how my streamer bot chat, it shows me that the highlighted text and then says you're redeemed. Send highlighted message, quack. Slowly approaching Barcelo Claim here in our slow ship. This text is highlighted, quack. Oh, we got a little closer, quack. There we go. Up? What's up, Tutor?
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Quack. Okay, offload that aluminum, quack. And I gotta keep working on the aluminium, quack. A lot of steel too. Learned today, quack, that NPC crewmates still get paid and take a portion of your combat credits even if they're inactive. Yes, quack. That's why I stopped using. I just like pretty much fired mine because it's like I had like one ship that used them left, and I'm like, yeah, and whatever, quack. You were a good person while it lasted, Xavier Hampton, the best butler, quack. But I don't need you as a pilot anymore, quack. So I just, lore-wise for that character, he just became equerry of the estate. Head butler, basically, quack, plus bodyguard. That's what an equerry is, quack. Another text is highlighted, text, quack, quack. Let's see if we can teammate Navlock onto artificial here to drop into that quickly. Boop. All right, did that work? That did not quite work, quack. I landed a little far away, quack. What are we guessing? We had two NPCs. Why did he have two, quack? I mean, there used to be where the NPC pilots could actually die. If you got blown up, they would actually die, quack. But, like, since then, you only really ever needed one, quack. Because you can't have two out at the same time, quack. One day I'll go too far and the highlighted message will be removed. Quack. Other names are funny. Quack. Oh boy. Hopefully you didn't hire them at a high rank too, because those take even more money than if you hired them at a low rank and trained them up. Quack. The amount of credits, yeah. What it ended up being, I think my guy ended up making like 13 billion before I got rid of him. I was like, yeah, didn't really hurt all that. I mean, it's still like, he was elite, but so he took like 10% because he was trained up. But yeah. Like if I ever need a pilot, I could just hire one that's a little crappier, you know. They don't need to be elite. They can be whatever the highest rank you hire them in, and then I can just fire them afterwards. Quack.
Lakon Bravo, Lima, Charlie. We are pleased to have you at this Imperial facility, Commander. Permission granted.
Wait, what's the artificial idea dotting about? Condolences. Oh, Tutor's 2 billion, yeah. Quack. Gotta get yourself some food. Yeah, you gotta have some nom nom noms with the mustard, you know. Yeah, I found this mustard plushie on Amazon for like $10. I might have to get it. Wait, you've been live for 7 days straight? What?
Landing successful. Lockdown procedure initiated.
Were you doing like a subathon?
Station Commander.
Doing like the sleeping just while staying it live?
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Okay. Your 1 year subathon and a stream anniversary subathon. How'd that go then? I think I remember seeing that. Yeah, I lurked for a bit the other day.
Landing restraints released. Please observe speed restrictions upon exiting.
Finish day 7, but tomorrow is your mother's birthday. Yeah, you definitely gotta, you know, take care of your mother's birthday, of course. Happy birthday hats in there already. I didn't know you could still. I don't know you could actually do the party hat mode and if a stream wasn't on their anniversary. Yeah, definitely gotta put it on pause for a day.
You have cleared the station perimeter. Please take care of your journey.
Grizzly's birthday, if I see them, nice. Didn't mind. Yeah, I don't think I've ever even hired an NPC for Niamh on the Niamh account. By that point, I was like, nope, those are no good. And there he goes, screaming away in a straight line. Oh, there's a rock. Is he gonna go up right over the rock? Booter, man, he just walks in the straightest lines. I love that joke in that movie too, if anyone knows which movie I'm referring to. How dare me. I said you walk in a straight line. That was one of the funnier jokes in the Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, though. That was what speaking of moms, I did actually have to show my mom that because I know she liked the humor of like movies like Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, it's like, you know, my mom knows nothing about D&D, but she would like this humor. She really liked the movie. Boost here. Give it a little bit of beans. There we go. And now I need to make sure, let's see, where is our sky crab? There's the sky crab. Gonna lurk now as well. Thank you for the lurk. Much appreciated. 0707070707. Crabs to our left. Hold on, let me make sure I'm coming on the right side here. Where did the crab go? Where's Bernard's Loop? Where's the loop? Okay, so it's gonna be on the other side of the ring. I need to get to the other side of the ring. But on the dark side, it's going to be kind of tough because I have not on the mapper on this one. Let's see where the rings actually end and start. There we go. Now we should be on the correct side. Well, it looks like it is going into the night area then too, because yeah, it's definitely going into it now. There we go. Now we'll enter here. That top dock. There we go. You get just like some thin rings. You can't even see the asteroids down there. We just get a thin ring of the daylight of the ring up there up ahead. How's our Bernard Loop looking from here? Aluminium transferred there. Alright, now we're just gonna go next door again. There we go. Charge the frameshift drive. Now we're to Metro Terminal. Around a little bit here.
Bravo, Lima, Charlie. We are pleased to have you at this Imperial facility, Commander. Access is now granted. Proceed at your...
All right. Docked in here. Jump the carrier back that way then. Send it back for your construction. Nice, nice.
Landing successful. Lockdown procedure initiated. The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau welcomes you to this facility, Commander.
Very much appreciated with all the CMM composites. Those would have been a pain, and the other titanium and all that stuff. Very much appreciated. As well, of course, artificial idea.
You have been disengaged from the dock. Be careful to observe restrictions when leaving the station.
Yeah, definitely would. Gotta get big stations built. Definitely need help on those. Let us know, yeah. After I get this one built, I'm gonna be not doing any more big stations myself. Oh, besides the one we have set up for our colonies area in 118094, but that one I'm gonna like leave to people too, because that'll help the other colonizers in that area mainly. I do want to get on that exploration trip as well.
Facility boundary exceeded. Please take care.
Alright, out here to Barcelo claim again. I need to let mark fleet carriers open on this. So I can see where Kami's lookout is. I can make sure to go to the opposite side. But there should be more than 2 heat sinks. Oh, that's right, I had to use one when I jumped away too for some weird reason. There we go. We got the sky crab there. Now we just gotta figure out which side of the rings we need to be on with for the sky crab. Alright, gonna be far side from where we are, I believe. That's almost halfway through the shadow now, apparently. A short little nighttime for it. Alright, and turn in some of this aluminum again. Making some progress there. Like 56% on this thing. Alignment, we just see the dark splotches that are the asteroids out there. A little bit further to get out of the mass lock. There we go. Alright, cook the overcharge a little long there. You got a conflict zones here? The Dark Wheel versus Pairing Astley. Day's Tide one, so I don't think they're actively fighting in that, apparently. Oh geez, come on. Ooh, there we go. Lost Industrial owns this one. Do any of the orbits that the players can build have the big ol' the big ring around them, or no, or is it just these
Please maintain current vector.
without the big habitation ring? If I built an Ocellus or an Orbis, I'd want the big ring, you know? I want the big ring. But I don't think I've seen that on any of the colonized T3s. Like actually a thing, or no? I don't know. Anyone know any colony Ocellus or Orbis that have the habitation rings? Because like they really should like make sense of having them have more population than a Coriolis, because that's kind of the reason they're able to have more population than a Coriolis is because of that thing. The actual main part of the station's no bigger than a Coriolis.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Your ship is released. Please observe speed restrictions upon exiting.
Freight drive charging.
Up now over here to the other system. Barcella claim is going to be over this way. Towards the giant crab of doom. The giant crab of construction, really. More the crab of creation. I'm gonna say far side of the rings here. Ooh, I just don't. Is Bravo 1 Alpha here actually orbiting perpendicular? No, it's not. Never mind. It's just optical illusion. Right on under there. And we should be able to drop in right over here. Starting to get the atmospheric glow of the sun over there, just starting to peek out. Should be daytime here again soon, it looks like. I think we got, yeah, like halfway through, I think. Is that locale? Hold on. Nothing doesn't extend though. Let me see here. That should be pop into my other scene real quick. The locale line should be going down to the third line, right? Even this system just makes it go out because it should, the part where it says ring is like off the screen. It's the, yeah, B1A ring. Not that big of a deal though. On the bottom there. I think that would be on the lat lawn though.
Scanner detected.
I doubt we'll be on a planet at the same time as that, to be fair. Other than that long.
Docking, press Ram
All right, there we go. Now it actually it has 3 lines for the locale.
Black gear deployed. Black gear retracted. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Apparently, StreamBot has some sort of global YouTube quota. So yeah, that doesn't show up in my StreamerBot shared chat. That's concerning. Apparently, the API access they have or something has a quota. It's not even something in ArcGL, it's a global quota.
Engines engaged. Black gear retracted.
That means my YouTube chat messages won't blink either, I don't think. Yeah, see that? Okay. Yeah, that's kind of annoying then. Yeah, kind of annoying. It's, you know, StreamerBot can't read their YouTube anymore. It's the API limit with
Freight shift drive triggered.
We'll have to keep a closer eye on the YouTube then, it looks like.
Temperature critical. Freight shift drive upgrade beyond safety limit.
I'm gonna try to hit this more accurately then. And it right as the minute stops. That should give us a good time to up down to 7 pretty much. Yeah, there we go. Right like that. Into Mitra Terminal.
Lakon Bravo Lima Charlie.
Alright, there we go. Another load of aluminium to go.
Access is now granted. Please proceed to Bay 39er.
Bound to 39.
Landing gear deployed. Hull integrity compromised.
Docking complete. Please shut down all systems. We are glad to have you with us at this station, Commander.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Alright, that's at least in the system list from here, so
You have been disengaged from the dock. Be careful to...
that we can at least select there and head right over to it. Got a Cobra Mark III coming in there. Mike Garrett. Let them get in there real quick first. That jump in. And Desi casting a line. Let's see what we catch here.
You have cleared the station perimeter.
Ah, you caught Henry's shoe. He's been looking for that. Gotta stick that right there on his dorsal fin, you know? SCO all the way out to 65K.
Heat sink deployed. Warning, taking heat damage. Heat sink deployed.
Alright, be the top side of the rings from where we're currently at. we are. Colonization ship. Barcelo claim. Don't know who Barcelo is, but it's my claim, not his. Come on, give me a top deck. Spending Frugard said I have no chance. Deadly Crate Mark II. Actually, I might not have a chance against him. Let's get on the pad.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
He might actually be correct on that. 5221.
Ship release. Engines engaged.
Like 7, maybe 7 more. Apparently 9 more runs. Oof. Just the aluminum.
Warning. Afraid shift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Today's cruise includes some delightful views. Our flight attendants are on hand with full details. You know, for once they're actually, accurate. Like, you having a cruise ship out here would actually be, probably a tourist destination. Some of the other places the guys you see cruise ships is like, why would you actually be on a cruise ship here of all places? It's like this is like cruising the Platte River in Nebraska. Some of the places you'd see these guys at, be like, why? Right, there's the mail slot. 125 straight down already below us.
Landing gear deployed.
Nice and convenient. And down.
Landing.
What's our advanced maintenance at, I wonder? For 28K.
Flight Operations Bureau welcomes you to this facility.
Some aluminium on here.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Looks like the ads are about to start over on the Twitch side.
Landing restraints released. Please observe speed restrictions upon exiting.
Frameshift drive charging. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning. Temperature critical. Heat sink deployed. Warning. Taking heat damage.
That's got me really aimed out of there. Got me really aimed out. boost in there. Where's our crab? Where's our celestial crab? It's down there. Now over to our right, that is. On the right side of the ring, I should be here. Check something here real quick. Ah, it was the wrong side of it. Well, I'll just have to fly through it the slow way, apparently. But while we do that, I'm gonna grab a soda. There we go. Now we're getting closer. Time. All right, let's get this thing docked.
Docking request denied. Docking request granted.
Yeah, we want something on this close dock, though.
Docking request granted. Docking request granted. Docking request granted.
There we go. Had the things backwards, apparently.
Scan detected. Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged. Landing gear retracted. Ship blades and engines engaged.
All right, now back over to another trip to the refinery. Woo, more refineries.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, don't super crows. Don't mean to do that right yet. Overshot it slightly there. Whoops-a-doops. The ominous approach to the rocky planet.
Lincoln Bravo Lima Charlie. We are pleased to have you at the Imperial Facility, Commander. Your docking request has been approved. Please proceed to Bay 10.
little bit too low. There we go. Right on down to 10. Landing pad 10.
Landing successful. You may alight when ready. Welcome to the facility, Commander.
It says I need water? Hold on. Oh, I'm on the cell window for some reason. Semiconductors. What do I need? I need 167 semiconductors? Well, let's just fill that out while we're here. Might as well. And then it's the aluminum and the steel. Fill those out after that. Then over to this system here.
Landing restraints released. Be careful to observe restrictions when leaving the station.
A little bit of restrictions. There we go. And over this way to our next system. Oh, they got a laser battle going on over here. I want no part of that. A little too spicy for my taste tonight.
You have cleared the station perimeter. Have a good trip.
Over here, Barcelo claim. Get that in line there. There we go. Running the auto dock. See, but that I lose out on cargo. Plus, I lose out on the fun of docking. For some reason, docking never gets old for me. I always enjoy it. Something about it. Weirdly, it's the larger ships I like docking. It's like you're wrestling this whole beast of a thing down, you know? The art of making a giant brick look graceful. Or the beluga liner, the challenge of not hitting the mail slot with your wings. Back out of the dark side of the rings now, for sure. Definitely see the asteroids down there now.
Freight drive checking.
All right, well, let's change it up a bit. We'll go to Jinna relay today. This time around. That also might be easier just to calculate the drop point too. A little easier just drop it right at the minute and we get it kind of right on there just in time. Seven seconds there. Right on down to Jinna. Almost. There we are.
Lakon Bravo, Lima, Charlie. Please note this station is under Imperial sovereignty. All regulations must be observed during docking procedures. Permission granted. Please proceed to Bay 02.
Alright, Bay 02. Oh, and then the station's on my pairing Asla General Ltd.
Heavy oncoming traffic ahead. Please regulate your speed, Commander.
No regulation of speed. There we go. Get those stocked there. And then
Touchdown confirmed. You may alight when ready. Please.
aluminium.
Our apologies for any hostile activity you may have encountered on your journey to this facility.
What hostile? What? Not sure what that is gonna be referring to there. This mic position isn't gonna. Oh, it does block my face slightly. that does become a bit of an issue there, though. Alright, purchase the aluminium. Just gotta head back to our system again.
Your ship is released. Please observe speed restrictions upon exiting.
Back over to 2 mass. Oh, it's slightly behind the planet, apparently. To get around the planet. Okay. Oh, this would sound. See if this sounds any different. Oh, wait, why did I don't want to do that there yet. Wait till the other system. Alright, now here's where we want to do that. Find our station, there we are. And then we just got to aim at it. See where that goes. Get the heat sinks taken care of. But it had me way out of alignment there. That's as much Super Cruise as I dare risk right now. Or might go critical any moment there. Critical fuel on that, and that's bad to drop out of SEO with that. where's Bernard's Loop in the sky? Let's see it around. In that case, let's see which sides ours on. It's on the far side there. So we'll be dropping out on the close side to make sure we're on the right side of the rings here. Fuel reserves at 5%. Down low enough there. Looks like that should be our one right there on the top pad. Night, artificial idea. Maybe, hopefully, we can finish the aluminium tonight. We got 4,114 to go. And that's regards. Trying to hit Ditra or Jinnah again. Alright, mail slot's gonna be on the far side, it looks like.
Lakon Bravo, Lima, Charlie. You are approaching an Imperial facility. Please comply with all dictates and procedures. Access is now granted. Proceed at your earliest convenience to pad 3-2.
Right in the mail slot.
Docking complete. You may alight when ready. Please accept our apologies for any hostile activity you may have encountered on your journey to this facility.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
See if this is still blocked by the planet, though.
You have been disengaged from the dock. Be careful to observe restrictions when leaving the station.
Got an ASP scout up there. A rare ASP scout. It looks like it's getting more and more behind the planet, actually, because it was just barely before. Now it's pretty deep behind there. Probably Mitra would be a better one to hit. Alright, now we're to mass. You got a big old super cruise overcharge. Now, this kind of the fun part of this run is just the absolute just overcharge run. That in the alignment. And just boost it for all it's worth. Keep it in line on the thing too. Slightly early on that one, but I think we're good still. Finger hovering the button got a little too eager. Gotta figure out which side of the rings we need to enter on. Space crab is below us, so we want to be on the bottom of these rings then. Why am I in that? Why am I not in my flight suit? We're just flying today. We need to be in this flight suit. Drop in here on the side of the ring. Once it approaches, that is. And the nice, lovely system colonization ship. Is this 121? Set down gently. Apparently not gently enough. Alright, let's get another run in. Starting to get real sleepy though, so it'll probably be our last run. Call 69 Sector, MSS C41, where the refinery is. Jump straight through the rings. Nothing to worry about. Metro terminal one last time. Probably overcooked that a little bit. right. Lovely Ocellus there.
Lakon Bravo Lima Charlie. Welcome to this Imperial facility. It is a pleasure to have you, Commander. Access is now granted. Proceed at your earliest convenience to pad 2-4.
Slide there to overcorrect the drift.
Meters from touchdown.
All right, another load of aluminium.
Landing successful. You may alight when ready. Welcome to the facility, Commander.
3356 now, minus whatever 758 takes that too. And then finally back over to 2 mass J blah blah blah.
Your ship is released. Please observe speed restrictions upon exiting.
Go out slowly enough because we're gonna plow through this guy. So let's do it so we don't get a fine.
Maintain a safe distance while flying within this area, Commander. Please clear the station confines immediately.
Well, I was going too slow for their tastes.
Station limits exceeded. Imperial Flood
There we go. And 65k with a super cruise overcharge. Drinking all the fuel. Like there's no tomorrow. Nope. I way overcooked that. I totally was looking at the wrong numbers. How's the ED life? Haven't been in game for more than a month. Mostly pew and an SC. Been going good. Been going good. We're building a station out here. We're building a asteroid base. Getting a few last runs in here for the evening. Overshot a little bit on this one, so we're kind of backtracking. There no solar lunar toy on the desk of your ship. The spinning station, is that what you're referring to? Okay, so I need to be on this side of the rings. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually still available. I think it was limited time because of the lantern light station, which was spinning hilariously fast when it was first built. I allowed that earlier. What the heck? Someone else got hit by that earlier too, and I specifically allowed it. Automod is on some whole other crap tonight. Shows you the darker mindset is also darkish. Yep. Well, you came in right near the end of the stream, though. That was going to be the last run there. So I've been starting to feel sleepy here, but kind of worked all day, and you know now we're streaming for a bit. So we're actually going to raid out here. But thank you for coming by, of course. Of course, we got our wrap-up string here. We got our raid messages. Those of you over on YouTube, there's apparently like some sort of raid system. Yeah, it's like 10:44 for you. For me, it's like 2:44 a.m. On YouTube, there's apparently some sort of raid system, but I tried to find it and I couldn't find it. But we're gonna get a raid going over to Mini Celeste though. They're doing Deep Rock Galactic right now with some others, but they are another wonderfully dangerous streamer. We'll get that stream going on over to them. And again, everyone, thank you for coming on by. Much appreciated. Thank you for the follows, the raids, all that good stuff, and the lurks. Always much appreciated. Thank you for letting me be part of your day. We're going to check out Mini Celeste, another wonderfully dangerous streamer. We got the raid messages in the chat there. Yeah, Elite Not So Dangerous. Did I already posted those? But there we go. They have them again. And yeah, we'll be streaming again on Sunday. The early hours. This is our kind of our late one from the afterworks, but our early hours. So, well, early for us, probably be really late for you, Raven. But let's go ahead and go on, get out of here, and I'll see y'all around next time. Bye bye.